Alright, what's up, guys? Been pretty stressed out this past couple of weeks. Have a lot going on. What I think is bullshit. Sorry for the terrible lighting here. I can't figure out any other way to get better light. But as you guys all know, Allie here has got this awful respiratory infection that just will not go away. And she's been quarantined. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, you guys might have heard that. That's no fun. So I've been working on getting her back to health. I have a vet appointment for her tomorrow at about 3 o'clock. So I got somebody told me, I won't reveal her name, but I got on the phone with her and she was telling me a couple things that I could do. Said really just get another culture done was one of the best things to get done, and to get another culture and get her on a nebulizer, and I just so happen to have one of those. Let's see. You can see that little thing right underneath her jaw there. Right, let's see if I can get my finger in the screen. Right, ooh, whoa. Right there, right where my finger is, like right underneath it, is little bubble of snot coming out of her mouth there. So get her on a nebulizer, which is like this thing. It's like a kind of dips. It like turns certain like liquids into like to a really hot steam. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her in a tub and then get the nebulizer and get some saline and antibiotic going feeding through the nebulizer. So yeah, she hasn't eaten in about 2 weeks. She went off feed, and she seems to be, for some reason, just storing a lot of liquid in her. She doesn't really pee too much. I see like 1 or 2 urates every so often. It's, I don't know. I was opening up her mouth, and I see she's got a lot of crud stuffed up inside of her nasal cavity inside of her mouth, where her trachea connects to the roof of her mouth and into her nostrils. So I got this little nose sucker thing. They're these little things that suck the snot out of babies' noses when they're infants, because they just have a lot of mucus and stuff. Basically that, and I just shove that down her throat and just suck that out, get some out of her nasal cavity, out of her Jacobson's organ. Pretty much in every little nook and cranny and all the little cavities and stuff that, are within her mouth. Poor girl is just really not doing well. We're working hard to get her back to health. Hopefully this will all work out. It was my stupid decision to get her on that Carefresh bedding. Initially, that was the first bedding that I had her on. It was just my ignorance. There she goes again. And, that stuff's dusty and moldy, and whoever uses Carefresh, take your animals off of it. It's awful stuff. This is what ends up happening. You're spending $400 or $500 on vet bills. Yeah, I hear ya. And she's stressed, and the poor girl is just not doing it. So I'm thinking we might be able to do something. Here's even more shittier news. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Go ahead and put her down. I have 2 tubs in here. Can you guys guess how much more stressful my life can get? We have the spider male, who also... jeez. Who is in a pissy mood. It's very unusual for him. Well, recently, it's been unusual for him. But he is not in a good mood, and he has the same thing. Here he is hissing. I don't know if that's hissing or open mouth breathing. Yeah, well, I'm not going to touch him. He's pissed. I can definitely tell. I'm just going to go ahead and hide my fingers behind the camera here. Zoom in just a little bit. He's got the exact same thing. It's not quite as bad, though. That's what's beneficial about this guy. Not quite as bad. If I touch her lower body, you can actually, like the first third of her body, now I can actually see, feel bubbles popping within her lungs, but this guy, not so much. I just really hear a lot of wheezing and some development of phlegm and mucus. Look at this kid. Jeez, buddy, why do you have to be in such a bad mood? He really doesn't feel all too well either. So, that's my life. Gotta get him on a nebulizer and antibiotics too. There goes another $500. You know, really, all I can say is really just watch out for, if anybody, if you get, a couple people telling you don't use a certain kind of bedding and just, change your husbandry, you should really do it. I mean, what can hurt you? I mean, even if it's like the minor details, just go ahead and fix it up. So I'm dealing with 2 snakes with respiratory infections just because of my stupidity. And, yeah. I feel like an idiot, and I feel very irresponsible. And, okay, I know, buddy. Just want to look at your body. Doing okay? We're just gonna go ahead and go balls out here. Yeah, I know, okay. Poor guy. These guys. It's really quite an unfortunate thing that we have going. But I'm trying just to deal with it. Okay, I know. Right, you just want to hiss at me and just be pissy, I know. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put your hide back without getting nailed. Okay, sorry. He's very jumpy, but, yep. That's my life. Alright, guys. Be careful with your pets. Make sure to get them into the vet ASAP, as soon as you feel they might have a respiratory infection or any sort of disease.